Hello, welcome along to AFTV, and this is the watch along for the quarterfinals Women's Vitality FA Cup. They've got a new sponsorship now, and it's the North London derby, the one that it's the big one, the one that got cancelled before lockdown. Is finally back, and it's all to play for, really. You're going to be confident that Arsenal are going to win this game because we pretty much win against Tottenham. I mean, they're only newly promoted into the professional women's league, but every time we've played them, we beat them. And of course, I'm sure you was there, Robbie, at the North London derby in the league at the brand new Tottenham Stadium.
Yeah, I remember I was at that game, and I remember that was a great game. It was how many people was there? Was it about 50,000 or something?
No, not that much. It was 38,262. I remember the number exactly.
Yeah, but it was a great attendance, and it was a great atmosphere. I remember, and it was a good game. Even though Arsenal won, I remember Tottenham gave them a good run for their money in that game.
Yeah, I was surprised because in the pre-season game that we had against Tottenham, we won 6-0, and we kind of walked all over that team. But then they put up a really strong defensive performance in the league, so it'll be interesting to see how they play today.
But I'm just seeing here, they've got Alex Morgan playing. I didn't realize he was going to actually play in this game.
Of course, this is why it's even more of a blockbuster game, because we don't know if she's going to start, but I'm sure we'll definitely see her come off the bench, or she might even start, and I'm sure they'll get a lot more viewers for that name.
How do they get Alex Morgan? She's like superstar of women's football, World Cup winner with America and that, and she's gone to Tottenham.
Do you know what I think it is?
It's a big deal as well, isn't it?
Do you know what I think it is? And I might sound silly for saying this, but I've recently been watching. Have you watched it? The All or Nothing Tottenham Hotspur on Amazon Prime, the documentary, which is actually quite a good documentary. And I feel like they brought her in for that because it just gives excitement to the documentary. Actually, to be fair, they don't show anything on the women's team, but I feel like that would be a big talking point because she's a World Cup winner.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw that they got her, I was like, how they managed to get, all the teams she could have went to.
Yeah,
how did they managed to line that up? I mean, I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive. You know what I mean?
It is a strange one because even though 4 of her other teammates have come over to the WSL, like 4 of the other USA World Cup winners have come over to the WSL. They've gone to like Man United and Man City. I would have thought she'd gone to one of those.
Yeah,
or even Arsenal.
That changes the game a bit, man, because she's good.
Yeah,
she's a good player. She's a very, very good player, and that changes things a little bit. You know what I mean?
Makes the game a little bit more exciting.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to it, man. Did you watch the game earlier? Man United.
Oh, what a dramatic!
Oh my God, man!
I couldn't believe that. Never in my life have I seen a game end. The referee's blown the full-time whistle, but then they go back to the game to look at a handball.
Yeah, but you know what? The VAR, you have to be real, it worked because it was a handball. And what was that Mope, that idiot? What was he doing, man? You know what I mean? I was there when Brighton equal, because I was watching the game, right? And Brighton, they had so many chances, right? And hitting the post. That guy Trossard, he hit the post
like 3 times.
And then they finally get the goal. There's like, all they got to do is hang on for a minute. Not even hang on. I mean, they were the team dominating.
Yeah.
And they let United go down the other end. And I just couldn't believe it, man. United. I'll tell you what, though. At the start of the season, I was thinking to myself, Arsenal probably 5th. Good shout at getting probably 5th. It's too early for us to go for. I was thinking to myself, But after I've been watching United now, I know it's still early, the first couple of games.
Yeah.
We can get top 4. Man United under Ole Solskjaer, right? All they are is just a counter-attacking team. I've noticed that with them. That's all they do. They don't do nothing else. They just counter-attack. And I reckon I don't think they're gonna do great this season.
I don't think they would be as good as you expect, but they did have a few moments in the game where they did play good attacking football. Martial fluffed a one-on-one chance, which I couldn't believe.
Yeah, but they got dominated in the game.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, like, dominated completely. On another day, and if they'd been playing a better opposition, they would have won that game. Right? Brighton would have won that game easily.
Definitely.
They dominated them, man. Someone's saying, what time is the women's game? It starts at 5:15 over here, so in about 7 minutes' time.
Look at this comment from Gary Butler. He said if Spurs win the Women's FA Cup, they can say they've won a major trophy at last. Listen, they're not getting past us. Although I'm a bit nervous, they're not getting past us today.
This guy here, this is going back to that United game. He goes, referees robbed the match from Brighton by giving them an additional 2 minutes after the 5 minutes. It's really partially to. But you know what? And again, as you know, we all wanted Brighton to get the draw, right? But to be fair, Brighton, when they scored their goal, they were celebrating, weren't they? They celebrated. I'll be interesting to see how long they celebrated for, but they were celebrating for ages, and that's probably why. Because remember, it's not like 5 minutes and that's it.
Yeah,
like, it's an additional 5 minutes. So things like fouls, celebrations, and that get added on. Also, I'm seeing here, right? Like they're showing there on the TV that, like, for instance, a Tottenham goalkeeper, she used to play for Arsenal. There's like half of their team.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Rihanna Dean. There's so many players that have gone on to play for Spurs. Even last season, as you know, Emma Mitchell was on loan there as well. But
yeah,
as I said, they're a newly formed professional team. So a lot. Arsenal's been ongoing for years with professional players, even before the league became professional. So the talent's always been at Arsenal. When they go on to look for a different challenge, they're going to go to the likes of Tottenham and Liverpool and other teams that are not as high up in the league or not even in the league yet.
Mm. Who did they beat? Who did they beat to get this far then?
Oh, good question. Let me check. I haven't really paid attention to Tottenham's fixtures. It was so long ago as well, Rob. So long ago.
So this is just like the sort of restart of what was happening before.
Yeah. So like because this game was meant to happen in March, I believe. Let me check.
They're showing all they're showing on TV is Alex Morgan. You know, she's pretty iconic, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I still can't believe she's here, and I still can't believe when I'm not even at this game where I could actually see her in real life.
Yeah, she's good, man. I mean, a lot of people look on her, and the first thing, you know, because she's always on all the posters and all that, they just think, "Oh, good-looking girl," right? But forget the good-looking girl thing, right? She's like a superstar she's a legit superstar because she's just an absolutely brilliant player, isn't it? It's not just about the posters and the image and stuff like that. You know,
of the tea.
Yeah. Oh, I know she got a lot of stick for that when she did that. I thought it's funny. That was funny. So the players are coming out onto the pitch. Tottenham players coming out. Where are they playing this?
At Bournemouth, at our home ground.
Oh, we'd be there.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be sitting right there within the arm. Just to answer your question from before, Rob, they beat Coventry United 5-0 in the 5th round of the FA Cup.
Yeah.
That's a good scoreline. 5-0.
Yeah. They're coming out, they're looking confident. Arsenal's coming out behind them.
Yeah. Look how happy the Spurs players look. Not that I pay attention to this normally, but I feel like there's a whole buzz around that whole changing room now because they've got a superstar in their team.
Alex Morgan.
They come out at our ground, smiling, rubbing their hands. They don't ever do that. They come out nervous. No one wants to play Arsenal women.
Just to show, what signings can do.
Exactly.
Men's team. Yeah. Men's team. Oh, wow. Party.
It's true, though. It changes the whole atmosphere. These players look ready for this game. Normally, they'll come out nervous, making mistakes within the first 30 seconds.
See, look, I'm not drinking no beer or nothing. I'm keeping it legit.
Still not that healthy, though, is it, Rob?
Well,
Mark Brassett
said better than, you know.
Yes, I'm joking. Mark Brassett never watched a WSL game before. Good game to start with. It's not a WSL game, but of course it is a women's fixture. It's an FA Cup game, but it is a good game to start with. Hopefully, we get the win and go to the semi-final.
Is this your nickname, Pippa the Skipper?
I get that a lot on my Instagram comments, and I think it's the same person. Big up.
I like that one. Showing the Arsenal team.
Yes, Zinsberger in goal. Maritz, one of our new signings, in the back four of Leah Williamson, Vicky Schneider back, Katie McKay playing left back, which is questionable. I think Steph Catley might still be injured. Then there's Kim Little, Van der Donk, Jordan Nobbs in the midfield, strong midfield. Lisa Evans, Miedemar, and Caitlin Ford. Oh, there's no Jill Roord. It always confuses me because their name's so similar, but that's Caitlin Ford up there, and there's no Jill Roord in the starting 11.
On the bench either. Jill Roord.
On the bench. What's happening there?
She's been scoring all the goals, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The Tottenham team, eh? And you're right, Morgan doesn't start.
Is she on the bench? Yeah, they've got a lot of players on the bench. Damn. She is on the bench. Spencer in goal, Ashley Neville, Zadorsky, Harrop, Peplow, Kennedy, Percival, Graham, and Davison, Gemma Davison, Ian up front. They've gone for 4-2-3-1 formation. I want to see loads of goals. Look at Alex Morgan there, chilling.
This guy, legendary Sadiq, says Alex is really good, but then Miedemar is my women's all-time best. I don't care what anybody says.
Yes, legendary Sadiq.
You think about it. I was saying to somebody the other day, if Miedemar was a man, right, she'd be what would be her transfer fee? I mean,
if Miedemar was a man.
No, yeah, you know what I'm saying though. If she when I say if Miedemar was a man, if she was playing men's football, so she was like she was the like we say, if Bamian was a woman, he'd be Miedemar, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
She's a superstar player. She'd demand a transfer fee of, gosh, she'd be one of the, she'd be going 100 million, wouldn't she?
Yeah, I would say 75 million at least, and that's me being realistic. But I think 75 million at least, or 85 million at least. Yeah, something close to record-breaking fees, but I think 75 to 85 million at least.
Yeah, Jonathan says Miedemar is the Henri of the women's team, absolute legend, and she is a great finisher. No
pressure here. I hope she gets on the score sheet.
I don't know if he's taking a knee as well, see.
Yeah.
Where are you with this on the taking a knee thing?
I know you were talking about it in the who did we play the other day? Leicester game. Because I know a lot of us didn't think it would carry on to the new season. I wonder how long they'll carry on doing this for. If it will be.
Yeah, I was saying that I don't mind if they stop doing it now and then back it up with actions. But anyway, the game started now.
Kicked off. We're already pressing. Katie McCabe. Oh, okay. I think Katie McCabe's playing on the wing then. She's making a run forward.
Great ball.
Caitlin Ford whips it in. Ooh. If we get a goal straight away, it's all over.
There you go.
Oh, Miedemar. It's because you lot are putting too much pressure on her. I'm joking. How does she not control that though?
How old is she, Miedemar?
20. I should know this, shouldn't I? I always say 21, but I think she could be younger. She could be younger, you know.
I remember when we went to that. Do you know that game? Yeah. That was one of the last games of football I went to. That was the game I went to with you.
The Conti Cup final.
When me and you went to the Conti Cup final, when City, it was 2-1, wasn't it?
She's 24. Why would she's 21?
21?
She's 24. I keep thinking she's 21.
24, still young.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned. Yeah. That was it the Chelsea game? 2-1. Was it 2-1?
Yes, where Bethany England's last minute goal.
Yeah, that was like one of the last games I went to, man.
Really? That was ages ago.
Yeah, that was me and you.
That must have been no, it wasn't West Ham at home, the men's game, the last game, no?
That was the last game, but the game before that was that good. That was when we and you went, it was up in Nottingham. Remember, we went to Foresters ground.
Yeah.
Went up there. Yeah, and I remember I was coming back and my dad got ill. I had to go divert to Manchester. Yeah. Long time, man. Long time. That was March.
Yeah, man. And who would have thought we'd be watching the games from home now?
I know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It really is.
It's still weird trying to get used to it all. There's only one positive to take from it. The fixtures that will be coming in the next week when it's all cold and freezing, I can watch it from the comfort of my home. That's the only thing I hate, traveling to the away games and it's cold. No matter how many layers you wear.
It's when you're coming back from some of those away games midweek.
Yeah.
Foggy, and you're driving back, fog's out. Arsenal on the attack here. Ooh.
Come on, Lisa. Couple of my favourites not starting today. I've got Beth Mead on the back of my. I don't know if you lot can see. Can you see?
Yeah. Why is it in white? Why is it in white like?
I was actually so annoyed. Apparently, this is the colour for the WSL shirts. Because
how are you going to see it?
When I was in the store, I said, "Where's the black font?" They said, "We don't do that on the white shirt." I said, "Yes, you do. I've got a Bamyang on my other shirt, and it's in black."
Yeah, that's strange.
I know.
Let me see if they're not wearing that kit, so we can't tell because it's wearing the red. So, do you know the red kit, right, is the best-selling kit of all Premier League teams? Arsenal.
I'm not surprised. I didn't like it at first, though, but I love it.
Yeah, all of the kits have really grown on me. How's handball?
Come on. Communicate them.
Oh.
Moving
Tottenham have come out, obviously they're going for it, man. They're on the front foot. Is that true? What this guy says, Victor A says, in some countries like Japan, the women play with the men in their league.
I've heard that before, but I don't know. I can't confirm that because I've never watched any Japanese games. Sorry,
Tottenham,
but I have heard that. I've heard that quite a few times. I'm praying to God that Zinsberger doesn't make any more mistakes today. I don't know. Did you watch the game?
Boy, I saw that last with she.
Yeah, against Reading. And Daniel, it had to be Daniel Carter as well that scored the goal.
Daniel Carter as well, yeah. She was dodgy, man.
Yeah. It happened. It happened the last time. One of the last times I was at Bournemouth when we played Chelsea in the league when they beat us. Was it 4-1? I think.
She's not the same goalkeeper as last year, though, is she?
Yeah, she was the one that was in goal against Chelsea where all of the goals just like slipped past her, and a lot of people did blame it on the sun because the sun was literally in her eyes, and the other goalkeeper when they switched ends was wearing a cap, and she was. But it was
in your eyes.
It was questionable.
You can't be having those excuses.
Oh, look, legendary Sadiq. He's counteracted what I said about Miedemar's price. He said, sorry, Pippa, no, she'll be exactly how Messi is, unpriceable, if that's even a word.
No, Alex Morgan would be like Messi. That's also won the ball well there.
There we go.
Alex Morgan would be like Messi, wouldn't she? Or Ronaldo. Yeah, that's a great comparison.
Yeah.
You compare Alex Morgan, she's like the women's version of Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Sure. With the image as well as being a brilliant player.
Athletic as well, yeah. No. Oh, wow. What a goal. Look, it should have been a goal.
Yeah.
Would headed it onto the crossbar. Where's the goal line technology? Because it bounced off the line, didn't it?
No, I didn't think it went in, though.
Oh, what a ball in. I don't know who put the ball into the box, but what a ball. See, look, that's the WSL font.
That's four. She's playing. That was 4.
Yeah, the other one's Ford. I know it gets so confusing even for journalists. So that's Caitlin Ford from Australia, and Jill Ford is from the Netherlands.
Yeah, that was a great effort, man. Great header.
Yeah.
Well, that was beating the keeper as well,
Yeah. Here we go again. Come on. Who is that? Lisa. Go on. No, it's Marit.
Oh, good play. Good play. She could have went over then. Too nice. See if that was the men now.
Yeah, they would have dived, didn't it? It said penalty.
He's playing today in the Brighton game, man. He dived twice. I'm sorry, man. As I said, you know what I mean? Huh?
Who dived?
That was it. Connolly up front. He got done. The VAR checked it, man. He dived. It's twice he dived.
When Pogba was behind him.
Yeah, as soon as he felt a little bit of pressure on his back, he just went over.
Yeah. I mean, why not though? Like, try and get the little pin.
No, I don't like him cheating, man.
More pays a cheat.
More pays a cheat. Laughing there today. Who gave away that last-minute penalty? Mope. I told you, Ty's on him, man.
He's probably still laughing now. Oh, look, Tottenham. Oh, it's out. Just like to remind everyone, we won the first ever North London derby at the new stadium. We won't talk about the one that happened after the women's one.
What do you make of that stadium?
If I'm really honest with you, it's actually nice. It's very nice. No denying it.
It is nice. It's not the best stadium in the world. When you're talking, where's the best stadium in the world? No, it's not the best stadium. Look at Kroenke's new stadium that he's built for the LA Rams. That is unbelievable.
It's nice, and I was lucky seeing hospitality for the game, for the women's game, and it felt it was very fancy. I was like, okay, Tottenham.
Well, you didn't give me a shout for that, did you? You sat down in the regular seats. I never heard a shout for that.
The craziest thing is I wanted the regular seats because I was surrounded by Tottenham fans because the hospitality was all Tottenham fans. I was just like, ugh. And I got those last minute because I had press seats. And then last minute, I got the hospitality one. So obviously I chose hospitality over press. I said, let me just go up there, see what it's like. And it looked like how can I explain it? It looked like, I've never been to a VIP lounge in an airport, but it gave me that type of feel. It looked like a VIP airport type of.
I actually had to go there. I had to give I think it was last year around about September time. I had to go and speak at some conference. The year before the conference, it was like on social media and that.
Yeah.
The year before, when they did the conference, it was at Chelsea. And then when they did it last year now, that's
Tottenham corner. That wasn't good.
And then when they did it last year now, it was at Tottenham's ground. And I remember they didn't tell me nothing. I kept asking them, right?
Where is it?
Where is it? Because I remember we come back off the tour, Arsenal. Remember Arsenal's tour in America now. I go, where is it? Where is it? And they didn't tell me. They told me about a week before. I go, oh, yeah, Robbie's at Tottenham. I go, Tottenham? And when I walked in there to the conference, all the Tottenham officials and stewards and all that, I call it security people, they're all taking the mick out of me, man. And they'll go, oh, yeah, much better than there's one guy, right? And he goes to me, he must be quite high up there, quite high official at Tottenham. And he comes up to me, he goes, come on, Robbie. He goes, admit it. Yeah. He goes, this stadium's much better than the Emirates. And I go to him, no, it's not. He goes, come on, are we on the attack here? And he goes, come on, man. He goes, it's better than the Emirates. Come on, you can admit it. I said, no, it's not. And he goes, come on, you seriously saying it's not better than the Emirates? I go, yeah, I'm seriously saying it's not. I just would not tell him it was better than the Emirates.
Do you know what it is? It's different, but
I winded him right up. Those guys, come on, look at this place. I was going, that guy's newer than the Emirates, not better than the Emirates.
It's newer, and everything is larger than life. I don't know why. I don't know if you noticed, but all the corridors are just extra wide. The doors are huge. Even the staircases are extra wide. It's just huge.
And I remember on the day, they messed up all the food. That was, supposed to be like for the hospitality. They hadn't ordered enough food for the amount of people that was there. So I was going, look at that. You got all that wrong. And of course, I kept asking them to show me where the trophy cabinet was.
Surely they got some room for that.
Look at how nice this stadium is and show me where the trophy cabinet is.
There's not one.
Miedemar.
Go on, Viv. Take her out. Oh. They know to close her down. Look at 3 of them on her.
That's a good run, though. That's a good run. What's that?
Oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing a fundraiser to help raise money to get pitches for a local women's team. And they asked me the other day, in order to do a fundraiser, would you be willing to do the Tottenham Skywalk, Dare Walk? I was like, do I have to? I have to?
Skywalk.
It looks like a good experience, but really, out of all the things you get me to do to fundraise,
no thanks. What is it? You just walk on the top by that bird thing?
They don't want me up there because they can't get to that thing. I've seen videos and it looks like if you just flick it, it will fall down.
Yeah, it looks a bit like their defense.
Empty. Pippa, if Miedemar doesn't score today, I promise you, I'll pay a random person 100,000 in Naira. What? That means you've got a lot of faith for Miedemar to score. Then
what's the Naira to the pound, though?
He said that's like £250. That's still a lot of money. That's a lot of money to give away.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a free kick here.
Free kick, yeah. That's a decent free kick. There's nobody on the end of it.
Oh, come on. Why was Beth Mead would have been on the end of that? I'll tell you that for free.
Right, because another good delivery. Come on, Arsenal, man. It's not been a lot of quality yet, should I say?
Yeah.
You know, that's what happens in a derby, isn't it? It's just That's Van der Donk.
I'll tell you why, actually, because Jill Roord has been taking Van der Donk's place in the starting lineup, actually. But she's not even on the bench today. But normally, the last 2 games, Van der Donk hasn't started, but Jill Roord has. So I wonder what was the conversation to get her back into the starting lineup.
Andrew Ellis says, do the Skywalk in the Grand Canyon, Pippa, not the Spurs Stadium.
Oh, the Grand Canyon. Where is that again? In America?
Yeah, that's it. I've been there actually. Oh,
That
there's
looks great. I've seen it in movies.
yeah, it's when I went to Vegas.
Go on.
Yeah, went up in a helicopter and flew around by the Grand Canyon. It's awesome.
Yeah, you have to fly. I'm not gonna walk around it. Can you walk around it?
No.
No.
For a crisp out there, man. It's in the desert.
Oh, come on, guys. I was expecting a goal within the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, the Tottenham are being. It's a typical derby, isn't it? It's like very fast, very huff and puff at the moment, but
that kit is horrible. And I'm not just saying it because it's Spurs. It's actually horrible, man.
Spurs' kit, yeah.
So much going on. All these different lines and different.
Yeah.
Let's go. Look how they're closing us down. They know.
Yeah, I know they're closing down and everything, aren't they? Coming slightly off this game. Was it? Oh, there was a. I can't find it now. There was a comment. Someone was asking how are you feeling about Monday night.
When was the last time we won? Honestly, I do not like going to Anfield, even if I'm not physically going there.
And Reaper 2004 says, Pippa, what's your reaction to Toby and Heath signing for the Man United women?
The same as every. I was just shocked, and when it was a double announcement with Christian Press as well, I was just like, how is all this happening? Because normally, if you rewind back to, let's say, 10 years ago in women's football, players from this country would always go to America on a scholarship or whatever it was to progress in women's football. You'd hardly ever hear of American players coming over here, or especially American national team players. So to hear that she's joined Man United, it's a big deal. And I think I said it on the women's football show on AFTV, Man United are going to be the team to look out for, because you can talk about the Chelseas and the Man Cities, but the fact that Man United held Chelsea to a draw on the first day says a lot about their team already. They could creep into the top 3 or whatever it is.
That comment's funny. Colin Bates says the Skywalk is a mystery tour, still looking for the trophy cabinet.
I'm afraid of heights. I couldn't do that, man.
I'm thinking about that one. Maybe that Skywalk could be a good forfeit
for troops. Yeah, 100%. He might enjoy it though. It's one of those thrills. You'll probably get a thrill out of just.
Not a Tottenham, he wouldn't.
No, yeah.
They're really closing us down, isn't it? Look, we caught them again there.
They probably told them anytime Kim Miedemar or Daniel Van
they got a game plan as Van der Donk closed down again there.
Almost knocked her out.
They are not messing about, man. They're really pressing. Ooh. Oh, naughty elbow in the face there.
Elbow in the face.
Elbow in the face. Getting pretty physical out there.
That's what I love to see in the derby, to be honest. But not against my players. Actually,
yeah, it's our players that we're in it at the moment.
Gemma Davison is another one that used to play for Arsenal back in the day.
Jeez.
Did I say she was starting? She did start, didn't she?
How do you get the ball?
God knows.
I suppose she. Ooh.
Tottenham are playing well, man. I wasn't expecting this. Offside. Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's no VAR in this, is there?
No.
So at least when a goal goes in, it's a goal. Just going back to Monday night, Numia says, I'm confident for Monday night because one thing under Arteta is if we lose on Monday, we will make it hard for me and we will go down fighting. I think 2-0 to Arsenal.
Oh, clean sheet and everything.
I was feeling confident, right? And then I did an interview with the guys from Redmen TV. I think it's going to be on AFTV tomorrow. And he was telling me the last time they lost the game at home was 2017.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah.
P&L, man. I was like, what?
That's what I'm saying. It's not. That touch is incredible.
Great bit of skill that was.
Miedemar is just amazing. I feel privileged to say that I've met her and that I know her. She's a legend.
Brilliant player. Who did she play for before?
A team in Germany. I know she played for Bayern Munich at one point.
That's better. They're just a bit more physical than us at the moment.
It was Bayern Munich, but I can't remember the team before that. And I should know because I interviewed her about her whole career from start to finish, from the boys' team she played for, under sevens. But to be honest with you, it's teams that I can't pronounce.
That's the thing. The access that you get for women, because you're going to be interviewing the Arsenal manager after this, aren't you? Right. Compared to our access for the men's game, nothing.
I know. It's hard.
That's good. Oh, it's got out.
West Brom. I'm seeing this comments. West Brom are winning 1-0 apparently. So what minute? Let's make a bet. What minute do you think Alex Morgan will come on? Is Robbie still here? Rob? You're right there, mate. Let me just read some of your comments. I'll super chat from Nippon. Oh, can you hear me? I moved my mic because I was eating. Rob's left and it's all gone downhill. So a super chat from Nippon Sharma. Am I frozen? Can you see me, guys? He says Troops wouldn't mind, to be fair, since his missus is a Tottenham fan. Yeah, they could probably go together. Rob, where are you gone? Why doesn't Beth Mead get more praise when she plays for England? Beth Mead is an absolute baller. Don't worry, man. She'll get the praise she needs. I've got her on the back of my shirt, as I said, on my WSL shirt. And hopefully Robbie's coming back. I don't know what happened to his connection. Thanks for updating me on the score, guys. 1-0, Callum Robinson. Oh, I think I took him out of my fantasy team, you know. What's happened here? Clip the back of Katie McCabe's boot. Tottenham are making it hard for us to get through them, which I did not expect, to be honest. I thought this would be a walk in the park. I honestly did. The score is still 0-0. It is still 0-0 in this game. And my microphone dropped. Let's go. Look how Tottenham are set up against us. They're just, everyone's behind the ball. Let's go. Robbie, are you coming back? Can't wait for the Manchester derby right now. They are watching it on the FA Player. The game is on BBC 2 and BT Sport 2. Sean Dassett says, Pippa, the teams have all caught up to Arsenal in terms of quality. I wouldn't agree fully on that, but I would say that the league has improved so much and it's making it more competitive, which is what fans of the WSL and women's football want, really. It's what you really want to see. You don't want to just go into every game winning 10-0, because then what's the point? What happened?
I don't know what happened to my wife. I'm still alive.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I'm really sorry. You know what? My Wi-Fi has never, ever, doing a live stream from home has never, ever gone down, ever.
What the hell? It just
that never happened to me, man. So I went to check it and everything. It was still on and everything. I don't know. That's weird.
I didn't realize you'd gone, but it just frozen. I was like, Robbie, are you there?
You still there?
Yeah. Then I had to check that the comments could still see me, and they said they could. So
So it's just me who just disappeared off the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, no big loss.
And then as soon as you left, my mic dropped.
Your mic dropped.
It dropped from the stand. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Somebody put a spell on us or something, bro.
Oh, some Tottenham fan. See if I can get this secure.
The game at the moment is really lacking in quality. It's just like really, like we said, a typical derby game, really fast, really, everyone's forcing it. Look at that, another mistake by Arsenal. Another mistake, right? Come on, Arsenal, get the ball down and play. That's better. Again, overhit pass system. Poor quality at the moment. Every time I watch Arsenal play, the quality is good, but so far the quality has been really, really poor.
You have to bear in mind, a lot of the people that have started haven't played regular football together and haven't started. So Caitlin Ford, I don't think she started a game in the WSL, but she's definitely come on and scored a goal. But
Sean says, Pippa, the teams have all caught up Arsenal in terms of quality.
Yeah, I just answered that, and I said, a lot of the teams have got better, and there's quality in teams, such as Everton, Chelsea, of course, Man City, Man United, but that's what the Women's League needed. And I said, you can't just walk into a game every week and win 10-0 and Arsenal always dominating. So we've been waiting for a league where all the teams are at top quality, and we finally got it. So, but I wouldn't say, what did he say? They've outpassed Arsenal.
They've all they caught us up.
Yeah, kind of.
Again, Miedemar there giving the ball away. It's the quality. I don't know, man. They're forcing it too much. Oh, Tottenham got a chance there. We'll get their act together quick, man. Look at that. We're getting close.
Out. Who was that? Oh, yeah,
they're kind of been a better team so far.
Hate to say
it. Probably a bit even.
It's not looking good. Cup games are not easy, man. The men have set the benchmark. Arsenal have to win the FA Cup now. Arsenal women have to win it.
Yeah, for real.
If I remember correctly, it's Man City and Chelsea that are left in the FA Cup, but I'll double check. Well, I think we're back in action now. Hopefully it doesn't drop on me again.
All right, here's an attack. Again, the pass was poor. Passing ain't been good enough. Here's a chance. There you go.
Oh, there's no one there.
Oh, man. You thought we'd be couple up by now, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, ain't working out that way at all.
So the other FA Cup games are tomorrow, and it's Everton v Chelsea, Leicester City v Man City, Brighton versus Birmingham City.
By the way, West Brom are beating Chelsea 1-0.
I know I said that, but you left the stream.
I left the stream.
Alan Robinson.
Yeah. Robinson.
Yeah.
Get in there, West Brom. It's early though, isn't it? That's the problem.
Yeah.
Probably end up about 6-1.
6-1?
6-1. Not to West Brom either. You know those games sometimes when it's the smaller teams, sometimes they score too early. It's to hold on for the rest of the game.
I don't think they'll score that many goals though. I think we'll end a 2-2 draw.
I'm only joking. Worldwide Gooner Elite says, if you could have one player from the women to improve the men's team, who would you choose? I'd have Miedemar personally, but Miedemar would be Aubameyang's position.
Yeah, so obviously Miedemar's a GOAT, yeah. But if I wanted to improve the men's team
with a women, with an equivalent,
I would pick Kim Little in the midfield. She's basically a Thomas Partey.
Or why not get us Thomas Partey?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Who would you pick, Rob?
I like Leah Williamson.
Oh yeah. Do you think we've got problems defensively though?
Yeah,
But you can't go wrong with a defender like Leah Williamson.
Yeah, she's consistent. That's why.
Yeah, very consistent. Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh, come on, steal that.
The goalkeeper coming out like, you know what I mean? Like Edison. Come on, game's warming up a bit now. Also getting in. Oh, again, the passing. What's up with that passing here, man?
Yeah, not good.
That's better. That's better. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, nice. Go on. Oh, come on. Frustrating. Don't remember the last time I was frustrated.
This is a better spell. You got to say Tottenham, they're working their socks off, man.
Yeah. But how long can they keep that up for? How long can they keep that up for?
That's it. How long are they going to keep it up for?
The goalkeeper looks tired already. What she's got to do is make a couple saves. Camera needs a bit of a wipe down. The lens. Is it raining?
It is raining there. It's pouring.
Oh, okay.
It's a very blustery day, isn't it?
Go on, Lise.
Have a shot.
Oh no.
That's rubbish. That's the stand there. They call that stand. That's the North Bank, isn't it? If you just kick that into, that's the North Bank stand.
They built that stand last season, the beginning of last season.
Yeah.
I've stood there a couple times.
I stood on there. Last time I went there was I think it was a pre-season friendly, Arsenal.
Oh yeah, who did they play again? I was meant to go to that and I didn't go for some reason.
I can't remember who they played, but I was stood on that stand.
I remember that and it was packed out. Saw the pictures. And Lacazette, someone new scored. One of our new players scored or something like that. My memory's bad, can't remember.
So, what are your thoughts on Sangare, Sommer as alternatives to Partey if we can't get both Aware and Partey? I saw that. I was watching that Boubakary Sommer last week. He's good, you know. I rated him, man. I thought, I think they're playing against Marseille, Lille, and I was really impressed by him. Here's an attack.
Well, that's a good ball.
It's a good delivery.
Go on, then. Oh, blocked. That was the best chance of the game, I reckon.
Jeez.
Defender's done well to block that.
Yeah, Jordan Nobbs.
Yeah, it was Jordan. Choking on my crisp.
Oh, it's a lovely cutback. Oh, it's a good block.
Yeah. Peplo.
We're on top now. We're on top. Also, they're playing properly now.
Go on, Kim.
Let's have a better delivery this time.
What's Leah laughing about?
It was a decent delivery, but that's poor touch. No.
Oh, no.
Oh, got back.
Good girl.
Yeah, they're a bit tired, man. They can't. Their closing down has been brilliant, but for them to maintain that for a full 90.
Yeah.
No.
Go on. Oh.
That's going to be tough for them to maintain that for a full 90.
Victor A said, who's winning? It's still 0-0. Still 0-0.
Robbie, why don't you go to Bournemouth FC games? The atmosphere is sick. Okay. I'm an Arsenal fan, man. I admit, right, I kind of look at, because we always use their ground. I do kind of like, sometimes when I look at the non-league, I do look out for Bournemouth. I remember they nearly came up. They were nearly got up into the full league. And I remember I think when we played that friendly against them, it was against Bournemouth, wasn't it? I remember chatting to some of their players, man. Some nice kids. So good standard there. Very good standard, Bournemouth. Nice little ground as well, to be fair.
Yeah, it's nice. And they've done it up a lot nicer recently.
One of our got a Harvey, he doesn't live too far from the ground.
Oh, okay. You must go to the under 23s, under 23 a lot.
A lot of Arsenal fans in Bournemouth, aren't there?
Yeah,
so,
there's watch, you know.
I think a lot of Tottenham fans as well. So it would have been that would have been a full house today, I reckon.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely would have been a full house. Tasking was saying, guys, I'm from South Africa. I was wondering where I'll be able to watch the ladies' game. I don't know where on your TV they're showing that. They're actually showing it on BBC here. You'll get a lot of viewership.
If you've got access to BT Sport, it's on BT Sport 2.
Oh, is it on BT Sport 2 as well? I'm watching it on BBC.
Okay.
Jam says, my non-league team is Sutton United, and when Arsenal played them, it was great at night. You know what? Big up Sutton United, man. I remember that game. I remember that game, man. I was in the... they looked after me brilliantly at Sutton. I remember.
Wait, is that the game with the goalkeeper making a bet?
Yeah. I feel sorry for that guy, you know that? I feel sorry for that guy that night. I met that guy, such a nice guy.
Yeah.
And I think my opinion of that whole matter was that the newspapers were the ones that were out of order, not the guy. The guy just did it as a bit of fun. He shouldn't have done it, yeah? Because, you know, if you look at the rules of football around betting and stuff like that. But remember, these guys, you know, they don't have the same people that make sure regulations are upheld and stuff like that, like what a Premier League club would have. And even with that, some of our people
would do something
out for that, you know what I mean? So I just felt I really felt sorry for that guy because I met him and he was such a passionate Bournemouth fan. Sorry, not Bournemouth, Sutton United fan. He's such a passionate Sutton United fan. He'd been there for ages, and then basically he just got kicked out of the club because of that. And that was really, I really felt it for him, man. But that night was brilliant, man. I remember I was like had access to the changing rooms.
You had access to the changing rooms? Why?
The changing rooms, mate. There was the chairman of Sutton United gave me full access.
What?
I went there, right? I saw like some of those Arsenal officials and that, right?
Yeah.
Look after the team when they saw me coming around. I was around. They was like, "What the hell's he doing here?" That was funny, man. That was hilarious. I could see them, and they were worried. I don't know why they're worried for. What they're going to say?
You're going to go to Alexis Sanchez saying, "Please stay." Ain't that around the time we're trying to leave?
There's a super chat here from Harry. He says, "Robbie, you are the GOAT." Oh, thank you. He says, "Are you worried that Arteta has started his managing career just like Emery did?" I'm not actually, because Emery did get off to a good start. But if you remember rightly with Emery, we didn't, you know the difference with this, right, is that Arteta's got a style of playing. Arteta's coming in a real crisis and has really lifted his team up, and he's getting the best out of every player. And the team's playing with a lot of confidence. And what I like about Arteta is his tactics. Tactically, he's really good. So I'm not worried about that at all. This guy, what his name? I always get his name. Can never pronounce his name. The women's manager for Arsenal,
Joe Montemurro.
That's it, Montemurro. Your friend. You always get to interview you after every game, and right.
Lovely guy.
He's done a good job, hasn't he?
He has, but he still gets his critics. There are quite a few fans that, you would be surprised actually. There's a lot of Arsenal women's fans that
Montemurro out.
Complain about there was that at one point. I couldn't believe it. I thought at first. I thought it was a joke. They complained about his lack of squad depth, and you saw it for yourself when it was at the Conti Cup final. There was about 3 or 4 people on the bench, and they were all academy players because we had so many.
Obviously, it's what he's allowed to spend, isn't it? By the way, Tottenham, they've got a free kick at the moment.
Just outside
and that's in a dangerous position.
Yeah.
This is a dangerous position. Got to defend this well.
Keeper did well there. She did well. Come on. Come on, get it out. Let's go. Counter.
They're going to have to play back. They are working so hard, Tottenham, man, to be fair.
They're committing the fouls. I feel like Jose Mourinho's their manager at the moment. This is what Jose told him in the documentary. Just play aggressive. Get the foul.
Yeah. You have to be a bastard.
Yeah, that's basically what they're doing at the moment.
Yeah, they're in
everyone's ankles. She ended up injuring herself.
38 minutes gone, 0-0.
Who would have thought this, eh? I didn't.
Yeah. And then in the second half, now they can still bring on Morgan.
And imagine she's the one that scores.
Seems made for it at the moment, isn't it? We got to get a goal, man.
I'd be fuming. As much as I like her, I'd be fuming.
She'd be like drinking the tea in front of her.
There she is.
Yeah, she looks cold though, man. You say in LA, baby.
You're not serious. I wonder what the treatment's been like since she's arrived. Everyone's just been fangirling over her. I wonder how she settled in with the team.
Yeah.
I wonder if they've acted like teammates and been like, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you, training. Or if they've been like, oh my God, I've always wanted to meet you. I wonder what they've been like.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Showing her again, bloody hell.
They must be.
It's cold, though, isn't it? She looks
freezing. She's got a wrap top. She's got a coat on.
But she's only playing for them till December, I saw.
Yeah, I heard that, which is strange, really.
So
basically
2 months.
Let's see. They might extend it. She just had a baby as well. That's a lot of moving around from country to country.
Oh, she just had a baby?
Yeah. I'm sure the baby's just like a few months old. Oh, get up.
Get up.
No.
Tottenham, the women look like the men trying to cheat. Is that like a women Eric Dyer?
Why are we letting them have the ball like this?
Adrian says, are you going to read out my comment, Don Robbie? Troops guy Callum Robinson scored for West Brom versus Chelsea. Yes. He's true. Well done, Callum. I'll buy a drink and I'll see you.
Did you just see that replay?
Yeah. Well, you thought that was the penalty?
Oh, it was.
That was the penalty.
She was tugging at her shirt a bit, I can't lie.
People are saying it's 2-0 West Brom now.
Is it? I'm not getting these notifications, bro. I always get notifications of scores.
Seen on the comments. Let me check.
Oh, it is 2-0, yeah. I have my
2-0.
My phone's on silent.
No, it's gone back to 1-0 now. So maybe it was 2-0.
Thiago Silva gifted it to Callum Robinson, apparently, according to this.
Is it disallowed or something? My thing's showing back 1-0 though. Oh no, it is 2-0. Robinson again. Yeah. Oh, Jesus! And as we were saying that, Tottenham nearly scored.
Why didn't I put him in?
You're on top. What's going on with Arsenal, man?
Don't even ask. Look at this.
It's because look
at the turn. Look at the turn from Kennedy. She's doing skills and all sorts.
She didn't mean that. She didn't mean that.
Of course she did.
She didn't mean that, man. It's like that.
Oh, you're funny.
Oh, man.
Wow, I've got Havertz in my team as well.
Get on that. Yeah, Mr. A says, Thiago Silva just made a mistake and WB at West Bromwich Albion, of course, have scored.
Yeah, I see that.
Got both streams on, he says. Keep up the good work. You know what, right? I said this, right, the other day about Thiago Silva. I was saying to a Chelsea mate of mine, right? I said, have you seen him play? I said, when I was watching him play with PSG, he's so slow. Go on, Arsenal.
He's not the youngest player, is he?
No, he's a brilliant player, yeah, but he's 35 now. And he looked, the times I see him play for people, because I like to watch a lot of that French football, right? You know, it comes on like Sunday night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my Lord! After all of that work.
Oh, Miedemar.
She's even telling her, come on.
Yeah, come on. You'll be on the same wavelength. Great work.
How have you not read that? She put in all the work there. She squared it and no one.
Look, she's on her heels. Look.
Why did she do that? Why didn't she do that?
There.
Lisa Evans, you should be on the same wavelength as Miedemar. What's going on there?
Oh. But anyway, going back to that Thiago Silva thing, I was saying that, you know, every time I'm watching them French games, right, PSG, he's slow. Obviously, playing for PSG, you know, he gets away with a lot because they're playing in such a great team.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you forget that as well. Oh,
he you know.
3-0? You lot are trolling.
3-0.
Oh, it is 3-0.
I might have to turn over, man.
It is 3-0.
3-0.
I don't know who scored. It hasn't said. It just says 3-0.
I'm not getting 3-0 on my thing. They might be
I've
trolling.
got 3-0.
They might be trolling, man.
No, it's 3-0. And I'll tell you who it is. Oh no, it's 2-0.
It's 2-0. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. Bartley.
I'm just getting. Oh, it's 3-0.
3-0. Jeez. West Ham. I'm sorry, Chelsea.
Who's in goal for Chelsea? Kepa or Caballero?
Kepa must be saying, yeah, you know what? Stuff you lot, man. I mean, you come bringing in the next goalkeeper.
West Brom.
I was going to let him in. Jeez.
Someone said, I like when Chelsea spend a lot of money and then concede 3 goals in 30
minutes. Lampard will get fired, you know?
Yeah, after that, I'm not.
Lampard will get fired. You hear me? He's going to get fired. Are they saying Caballero's in goal?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Caballero's in goal.
Oh, wow.
Kepa's like, yo, you can't blame me. Don't blame me, bro.
Not this time.
Are they sure?
Oh, I was wondering if Kepa would start today.
3-0, I can't believe that.
Nor can I. Wow. And the other thing is, I was just saying this today earlier. I always tell my friends and family, that I'm free on weekends. As long as Arsenal's not playing, I'm free. But I'm not, I sit down and watch every single game.
Honestly, man, I've been watching so much football. Last week, Sunday, I think I watched every game that was like from back to back. First of all, I went and watched my son play football. Right? And then after that, I got home and I just watched football all day. Ending up, the last game I watched was that French game. I think it was Lille versus.
Oh, you even watched the French leagues as well?
Yeah, man.
Oh my god! No, I'm not that. I'm not.
I watch the French league. I watch a lot of football, man. I do watch a lot of football. I really do. I have to admit. Especially, you know what? Especially this time of year when like this transfer thing. I like to see. We're getting linked to some of these players. So I wanted to see that Boubakary Samir last week. I wanted to see what he's like. So it's almost like I'm doing a little scouting thing.
Yeah, you got to watch everything.
Oh, ooh, nearly in there.
I can't believe this.
Nearly half time, 0-0. Pippa, what was you telling me? Oh, we'll score a load of goals here. Blah, blah, blah. It's not working out, is it?
I'm sorry, did I say that?
You did say that. I could be watching this West Brom game now.
I'm literally looking at the update.
Chelsea losing 3-0 to West Brom. I get Chelsea to turn over. No, I'm only joking, man. It's Arsenal playing.
Oh, I'm literally
watching.
The thing is, I did say that it's going to be a difficult game, but I didn't expect it to be this difficult. No chance that I expect it to be like this. I did not expect Tottenham to play like this. And I have to be honest with you, although I watched the highlights in the WSL games, I don't really watch the Tottenham games as much as I watch the other teams like the Chelsea, City, United, and Everton. I even watch Everton more than I watch Tottenham to see their teams play.
Yeah.
So
time anyway.
I wasn't expecting this result. Look, she's still complaining with Lisa Evans. Like, why didn't you come onto the ball?
Miedemar complaining to Lisa Evans. Half time 0-0, and you have to say that's probably the right result so far. Arsenal haven't really been pulling up trees. And you know what? As they're walking in at half time, I'm quickly gonna. Now I know this is a bit naughty, but I'm quickly gonna turn my TV over.
Don't you? What channel was the game on?
See the West Brom.
What channel was it on?
3-0. The Sky. And West Brom have got West Brom here. I've got on the attack.
You can't believe.
Oh!
I can't believe you.
What? Chelsea losing 3-0.
I would say.
Lampard, listen, any much more of this, Lampard gets sacked.
Before Christmas or ASAP?
Well, the amount of money they've spent, couple more of these performances like that, he's gone. You think it's Abramovich, you know? Abramovich ain't no joke, mate.
Mikey Dan says Lampard didn't do anything with Derby, so why did Chelsea employ him because of ex-player status? And I said this the other day. They were asking me, someone asked me about, this is totally off subject, but someone asked me about black managers, not enough black managers and the coaches in the game. And I was like, yeah, you've got people that have played for big clubs and been captains and just get handed a job. You know? Why is Lampard the manager of Chelsea?
It's true. Be fair though, last season he done a good job, didn't he? He got me in the Champions League. The team was full of kids. And you have to admit he did well last season. They were
in Champions League before he came.
Yeah, but this season now, now they've spent all this money, Timo Werner, all these players they've got, to be losing 3-0 at West Brom. Abramovich ain't gonna be taking too much of that for too long.
I'm definitely watching Match of the Day, boy.
I'll watch that. Everything, because that pissed me off earlier, man, with United when they got that last minute goal, man. Now that peed me off. I have to admit that United game was a brilliant game as well. It's a brilliant game.
I did not expect the day to start like that, because obviously I planned my day of all the games I'm going to be watching today. I'm supposed to even be seeing my friends, and I thought, you know what, I can't now because there's too much going on. And I didn't think a 12:30 kickoff would have that much drama in it.
Wow.
Honestly.
Guy says, change to the Chelsea match. To be fair, just summing up, it's been a poor. I'm just watching one of the Chelsea goals here now. Oh, was that offside? Bartley's goal. It must have been onside. VAR would have.
What? So Chelsea scored?
No, man, it's still 3-0.
You said you're watching one of the Chelsea goals.
No, they was just showing back one of the goals.
Oh.
Like, by the way, it's half time in the women's game. It's 0-0. I'm not dissing Arsenal in any way. However, having learnt that Chelsea are 3-0 down on 34 minutes, I thought to myself, during half time, I'll just take in a little bit of the West Brom game and see how that's going. But people will keep telling you about how it's gone so far.
What, the women's game?
Yeah.
It's been a battle, a real battle. I mean, Tottenham have really come in strong, high intensity. Literally, anytime I think they've picked out 3 to 4 key players before in their match analysis before they entered the pitch, and that's Vic Miedema, Kim Little, Van der Donk, and possibly Caitlin Ford, because every time those players got the ball, they'll close them down, sweep them out, take the foul. There hasn't been any bookings, though, has there? I don't remember anyone getting a yellow card, but there has been some.
No, there hasn't been any bookings.
There's been some serious slide tackles, clipping of the back of the boot, back of the heel. But yeah, Tottenham are playing high intensity. They've kept it up for 45 minutes. I didn't think they'll keep it up for 20, but they have. And now they're having a little break at half time, so they might come out high intensity again in the second half. So Arsenal had the better chance, though, a few minutes before half time to really take the lead, with Miedema doing all the work with the ins and out footwork, squaring it to Lisa Evans, who's literally just standing in no man's land and didn't think to get on the end of it. So they're going to be grilling her in the change rooms for that, probably. But yeah, FA Cup games, you need to score all your chances, man, because that's it.
No, definitely. And I'm just a bit with you where, like what you said, I kind of agree that are Tottenham going to be able to do all that closing down and high intensity, which they did very well in that first half, in the second half? Can they keep that going? Because, even the men who been professional for years, even they struggle to do it for a whole game.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tough. It's tough to do that level of closing down, even if you're Liverpool or Man City for a whole game.
But in saying that, Robbie, Tottenham have a whole list of people they could take off the bench. They've got about 8 people on the bench. We've got about 4. And Alex Morgan is one of the people that they could take off the bench. So they've got a wild card. Like, hey, that's
what's worrying me at the moment, because it's 0-0 and they can bring on, that's a world-class player.
Yeah.
That you can bring on off the bench. That's going to bring, the level of play up. Everyone's going to get really excited about it. She's going to come on at some time, isn't she?
Yeah,
and
definitely.
If she comes on now, if she gets, if they just hold on and they get one ball up to her,
that's it.
I think Arsenal need to score pretty quickly after that break.
Talking about her again, I've got it still on the game, and they're showing an Alex Morgan interview now, courtesy of Spurs TV. They just haven't stopped speaking about her. She hasn't even touched the pitch yet, and they're still talking about her. It's so weird hearing that American accent in the WSL. It's crazy. Well,
it's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not that weird, to be fair, but it's I don't know, it's still a weird feeling. And seeing her in a Spurs kit, I would have never ever thought that, ever.
Yeah, no, you have to say it's a bit of a coup. A bit of a coup them getting her, because when I saw it, I was like, Alex Morgan to Tottenham. Like you said, I thought she'd be at Man City or one of those sort of teams,
Yeah.
So
a bigger club, even though, even though she's obviously immersed into women's football. When you're on the outside of the UK, you think of the biggest teams in the UK, and it's Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea, City. And you'd think, okay, I'd go to the women counterpart of that, you know?
Yeah.
Even Liverpool, but they're not in the WSL anymore, but, you know, still. I just didn't think Tottenham's just not a big club like that to attract big names. Like, what the hell? Yeah. Their men's team can't even do that.
Reaper 2004 says, didn't Morgan score in the World Cup final last year against the Netherlands that had Van der Donk and Miedema? That's true.
Yep. Oh my God, I should have drank from the right cup. I've got so I went to the World Cup last year and they had these cups at all the games. And I bought about 7 of the final ones. I should have drank from that one where it was USA versus Netherlands. But never mind. But yeah, I remember that game and it was painful because Netherlands held out for a long time. Just like at this game. They held out for a while and USA thought, let's go.
Oh wow. Still watching a little bit of this West Brom game actually.
What's happening? What minute is it?
Chelsea just had a chance, yeah. It fell to Tammy Abrams, yeah. And I think the ball, how high he kicked it, probably went over my house. And they just showed Frank Lampard on the bench looking stressed.
Has he got his phone on him? He might get a message at full time saying you've been sacked.
Listen, this ain't no joke, right? If that was to continue on, obviously it's a one-off game. If that continued on for like 2 months and they've been getting poor results, they'll be gone.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see. Right, so it keeps flashing up on my phone, right? Carlton, which is a good friend of mine, right?
Yeah.
He's a massive Chelsea fan.
Uh-oh.
Me and him used to work together. We're always messaging each other and stuff like that. And he's just, let me see if I can find it, right? He should. All it is just like angry faces, like you can just see. You can see just like that angry.
Oh, and me
He's vexed. And I know he's a guy passionate about football, man. He'd be throwing things and everything.
It would have been perfect for us if, you know, Chelsea are losing now. If Man United would have drew against Brighton, man. Because
we got our game.
Exactly what I'm saying. It will kind of put us ahead because further down the season, those type of teams dropping points is major when it comes to the end of the season.
I know he's still early. I know we're talking men's football now, but I know he's still early in the season. Way too early. You know, I mean, this is only the 3rd game, so it's way too early to say anything. But when you look at things like that, you start to think to yourself, well, the top 4. I mean, if you're an Arsenal player tonight and you're watching the Chelsea game, you're thinking, yo, what a chance of this top 4. Because if Chelsea, and they'll do well, you know, any team you're playing in the Premier League, you're losing 3-0. You've got to do something spectacular to come back and win the game, right? Yeah. So if they drop points, that'd be back-to-back defeats because they got beaten, remember, last week by Liverpool. Yep. No shame in that. But you start to think to yourself, you know what I mean? He's on. Top 4 he's on. That's why Arsenal need to go out there and just like, you know, get OR, get Partey, get those players in, man. Get those players in. It's worth it.
Definitely. Or Diawara apparently is a cheaper option for Partey.
One of the cheaper options, man. I mean, listen, I know money's tight, you know what I mean? It is tight. We have to be real, but, you know.
I saw a comment I went to read that, but it's gone. What? Let me scroll up.
Jason says, what's the score with the women? It is 0-0 at half-time. Arsenal 0 and Tottenham 0. Yeah. Sanic says, what's Pippa's age? You can't ask a woman her age.
Ask me that, man. I'm a big woman.
Yo, you should know that. You know?
You don't
ask a woman her age. You could get slapped for that.
Not by me. What are you trying to say?
Huh?
I saw a comment about there it goes, from Taskin Hussein. He says, I was just as shocked about Morgan going to the scrum. Wouldn't she want to join one of the bigger teams such as ourselves? Levy must have done bits. I guess you mean Levy must have done big business.
I'm wondering if there's anything tied into that for hold on. West Brom had a chance there, West Brom. in Ghana. I'm wondering if there's anything tied, because obviously Tottenham got these good relations with the American football, right? American sport. Yeah. I wonder if they use one of their contacts to pull that off, because it was just such random, really, to really random for them to go and do that, but hey.
Possibly, and that could have been what attracted her as well. I don't know if she's a big NFL fan, but that's the NFL London Stadium, there where NFL games will be played eventually.
Yeah.
So that might have attracted her too, because that NFL change room looks good.
Yeah, it's. Did you see in the documentary they show how they take the pitch out?
Yeah, it's mad.
It is mad. It isn't. Listen, we can't. We want to hate. You can't hate. It's a nice stadium.
That's the one thing I'll give them. Nice.
It's a nice stadium. Oh, there's a break here for West Brom.
Oh,
sorry, I'm still watching it. There's a break here for West Brom. Liam Garner. Oh. Oh God. Kai Havertz. Mount. Sorry, getting bullied there.
I'm taking Kai Havertz out of my fantasy team. Honestly.
You know what, right? I got so much stick off of Chelsea fans, right? Because I said, and I know he hasn't played yet, Ziyech, yeah? I was saying to them, listen, you never know. William could have a better season. And they're like, you mad? And I'm saying, listen, it's going to take Ziyech time to get used to the Premier League. Whereas William is ready. He's played in the Premier League all these, for the last 7-8 years. He's Premier League ready. So he hit the ground running quicker than what Ziyech will do. I mean, Ziyech is still injured at the moment anyway. So, and they're all having a go at me, I remember, and taking it out of context as well. Like Robbie's saying that William is better than Ziyech. And I'm like, well, hold on. How do you know that Ziyech is better than William? We haven't even seen him play in the Premier League yet.
Yeah, you don't know what he can do.
You can see him play in the Premier League first to find out what he's going to do. We've not seen that yet. So, and they were all having a go at me. And so far, William, I've been pleased with William. I've been Frank Lampard looks stressed.
If we progress through this game, next Wednesday we'll either play Leicester or Man City.
Wednesday?
That's what you said.
Aren't they? It's just like with us. We've got Liverpool twice in a week in the men's game. Everybody's saying that Thiago Silva's been looking really suspect, man.
Is it?
Yeah, it's half time in that game, by the way. I know it's not half time. Sorry, they're still playing on.
Might as well be half time. Might as well keep it free, man, to match the sponsors on the shirt.
Man, that kit that Chelsea have got is absolutely terrible, man.
What colour is there?
That one that looks a bit like Crystal Palace's kit.
I don't think
it's like a bright orange. It's awful.
No. Awful. Come on, guys.
Alex Scott there.
I love the way Leah Williamson tucks in her shirt like Kieran Tierney or
yeah. Someone's saying that kit's pink. It's not. Is it pink? That's not pink. It's like an orange Chelsea kit.
Oh, that kit. Oh.
Anyway, it's half time in that Chelsea game. West Bromwich Albion 3.
I still can't believe
it. Oh, and Thiago Silva apparently has had a bit of a nightmare.
Mad.
Bartley, who scored, he used to play for Arsenal. He was with Arsenal youth.
What's Bartley?
Anyway, years ago, isn't it, Bartley?
I actually didn't know that.
Anyway, they're coming out. Is that Alex Morgan on?
No.
No, it's not.
Don't get me like that. Wait, no. Let me check she's still sitting in the bench because
she
I haven't been listening.
We need a better half this time from Arsenal. That was poor.
Yeah, man.
That's very, very poor.
Look at the Tottenham players. They're warming up. Come on, Beth. You better come on in this game and score the winner. Because I've got you on the back of my WSL shirt.
I've got the popcorn out for Chelsea. My son gave me this.
You need to get the tissues out to soak up all their tears.
Please, man. Don't let him come back. Anyway, let me concentrate back on the women's game.
Look, they've started with high intensity again, Spurs.
Yeah, well, listen. What was the score when we went to the game? What was it at half time the last time they played? We were winning 1-0,
at the Spurs stadium in the league.
Mm.
I don't remember the score at half time. It could have been 0-0, you know.
2-0, wasn't it? The game
It ended 2-0. But I like this game. It was a very intense game.
Right game, yeah.
Oh, I wonder what the score was at half time.
Joel Morris reminding us that it's West Brom are beating Chelsea 3-0, in case you forgot.
I'm never going to forget that. And my memory's bad. I'm not forgetting this one.
They better not let them pull that round. Oh, unlucky. Come on, Arsenal. Every time I've seen Arsenal play, the women, Arsenal ladies, I've been so impressed by their, but you can see the manager there is frustrated by their passing game. But today, I don't know if is it the occasion, is it the conditions? The passing's not been there. They've not strung more than 1 or 2 passes together.
I'm probably trying to find out what the score was at half time.
Tottenham on the attack again. Bloody hell, that could have went anyway, man. I have to say, look, one there.
It might have been 1-0. No, I think it was 0-0, you know.
Oh, half time. In the last game. I think it was 1-0. I think it was 1-0 half time. And it was quite a dominant display by Arsenal, not like this one.
Yeah.
It's okay. Again, a little aimless ball. Where's our passing, man? What's happened to our passing? You know?
Yeah, it was 0-0 at half time. The goals came in the 66th.
0-0 at half time.
The goals came in the 66th minute and the 82nd minute from Kim Little and Miedemar.
Oh, right. Okay.
No, I don't mind.
But it was like, as I said, the first half, it was a good game. But Arsenal was pretty dominant in it.
Play on. Come on. What? Did the ref blow the whistle or something?
No, it's gone out for a corner.
Yeah, but she could have. All right, let's go. Arsenal corner.
The refs in the women's game are better than the men's. I'll tell you that. Come on, Leah.
She's ready. She's ready to pounce on the ball. Depends where she puts it.
There you go.
Oh.
Put it out wide, Mina.
Doing all the way back there. Yes, what a ball.
Lovely ball, though.
Oh.
Another corner. That was a lovely ball. She's quality. She really is quality. Quality player.
What do you think of the font for the women, WSL font? It's a lot different to the men's. I don't know if you notice. To be fair, it's just a simple font, isn't it?
Yeah. But the men in that sort of stylish font that they got, they don't have that on the Premier League kits, do they? You notice?
Yeah, because I don't have on my red kit. I haven't got anything on the back, so I don't even know what it would look like.
Oh, Austin. Again, their passing has been so poor. Come on. That's better.
Oh, go on. Yes.
Oh, now bang that.
Oh.
You made me laugh the other day, Ty. That game. What was the game? West Ham, where Arsenal won 9-0.
Oh, yeah.
Members at the box park. And
yeah. Why did Ty make you laugh?
Come on, kill him. Finish it.
Ty is a character.
Yeah, let him suffer. I was like, yeah, you're horrible, man.
I was so surprised that he was like that because I've never sat next to him in a women's game, so I don't know what he's like. But you can always hear him. I just don't know what he's saying.
Get up.
Why did she drop like that?
So at the end of the game, you're going to be interviewing the manager, yeah?
Both managers, actually. So firstly, Joe Montemuro.
Yeah.
And then the Tottenham manager is going to join the press conference as well.
Do you have that on that'll be on the women's football show tomorrow?
Yep.
Cool. That access, man. Get to interview both managers.
Yeah.
Me, I'll get you out.
Don't worry. I'll interview Arteta for you soon. Don't worry, man. After we beat Liverpool twice, I'll go and interview him. Yeah. Is that Scalacci warming up? Who's that?
Tottenham player about to warm up. Who's that? Come on, Arsenal. Passing. There you go. Stretch the field.
Marits. No Marits. Nice.
That's better. Oh, that's
nice.
Oh, now finish that.
Great. Easy.
Fell over. Knobs again. She fell over, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, she's in behind the Tottenham player. On the counter.
Go on, get rid.
Keeper.
Okay. I'm still a bit nervous, man. I need that goal.
Yeah, we need a goal badly. This is to go to...
He's improved, by the way, Tottenham goalkeeper.
That was a great move. The first time we strung a few passes together, and she should have cut that back there, Jordan.
Yeah, true.
She's too greedy. She cut that back. There was 2 people running into the box. She went for glory. Is that sweeper keeper?
You say super keeper?
Sweeper keeper.
Oh, super keeper. Just checking.
Oh, lovely turn.
That was amazing.
I'm starting to play a bit better now.
I wonder what Joe said at half time.
Yeah, if I was the manager, I'd be saying to Arsenal, pass the ball. Let's just start. We know we're a better passing team than them. Let's get our passing on. That's the only break them down.
Pass. Look, on a wing.
There has to be some situations where that's better. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah. Come on, finish that now.
Oh, no. Go on. Where's the ball?
Yes.
Oh, come on. That goal stands.
Disallowed.
Why doesn't it count? Rob?
What's wrong with that?
I think because she fouled her while she scored it. Let's see. Yeah. Someone got fouled in the box.
That's not a foul.
Caitlin Ford.
That's not a foul.
Oh, give Katie McCabe a goal, man.
It's not a foul. So the women refs are as bad as the men.
I can't believe that was disallowed.
All right, here you go.
Let's go again. We've rattled them now.
I should have had a shot there. Why did you go back? All right, you kept it alive. Let's have a good cross now. That's good. Oh, nice pass.
We've rattled them. Oh, corner. Is it still in?
Yeah, it's corner.
Yeah, come on, Arsenal. Can't believe that was disallowed.
Why was that disallowed? It's ridiculous. That's where you need VAR, you know?
Yeah.
That's where you need VAR. Now that they're using those screens in VAR, it's actually working a lot better.
Oh!
Not bouncy like that. What's going on?
Ref was over 30 yards away from the foul. That was never a foul. That's what Diego Crystal Palace says. Get rid of that.
Is that a corner?
Are you stupid? Why did they concede that corner like that? What? She passed it back to you. Why did you let it go?
No, but she can't pick it up, can she?
Yeah, but control it.
She didn't pass it to it. Yeah, I suppose she could have come out and tried to control it, or come out and try and kick it out for a throw-in. It's a good corner.
Oh, close. Was that over the bar?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. We need to get a goal fast, man. Before they bring Alex Morgan, and this could end up peak.
Kennedy's been solid for them.
Look at a free header, man.
Oh my gosh.
Free header. No one near her. She should have scored that. It'd have been 1-0 down. Come on, Arsenal.
Release the ball.
Right, that's better.
Nice pass.
That's better.
Oh, yes. Oh, come on. Communicate. Are they not talking to each other? Close her down.
She ain't getting that.
I'm getting nervous.
Legendary Sadiq says, hit some glass with the Chelsea fans. When Miedemar gets her goal, my day will be completely made.
Me too, man. We're waiting for it. That's if Arsenal can score this game, man.
That was a free-header, you know. We got away with that big time. Might have to be time to get some subs on for Arsenal, man.
I mean, we've only got 5 options. Or
Rod's
6.
You said Rod's not on the bench.
Ward's not on the bench.
Why?
Beth Mead is. Ruby Maces, who's a young player, 16 from the academy. Leonie Mayer's on the bench. She hasn't. I feel like I haven't seen her play in ages.
Dabo said, this is not about the game, but Robbie, please stop butchering the Leon president name. The AU in his name is pronounced O. So it's Olas, not alias, or just in Google Translate, it will teach you.
Well, that told you, Rob. Damn.
I'm not French, you know. Parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous français? I'm not French, right? You know what I mean? Oli, what did he say? Oh, let me just get it again. So I'm saying, because I say alias, so he's saying it's Olas.
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 If you see something right and you're not French and it's been AULAS, well, how would you pronounce it?
Olas.
Shut up.
Like Olas, like, oh, I don't even want to say the name I was going to say because it's a Spurs player. But like Aurier is AU. Huh?
Shut up, man. You know what I mean? Right, that's a good run. Come on. What's wrong with you notice a lot of players nowadays, right? They don't want to go all the way down the wing.
Why?
In too early. Take them out wide, man. That's your job as a winger. Take them out wide sometimes. Go down the wing.
Tell Pepe to do that.
Huh?
Tell Pepe to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm including him in it as well. Use the width sometimes. You take players over that out wide with you.
Oh, we still got it. Come on, keep it alive. Come on.
Shoot, Miedemar.
Ooh. Why ain't we scoring any goals?
Okay, go for it. I'll tell you, this is made for the Alex Morgan to come on.
No.
And we got to get a goal. I'm surprised they ain't bought her on already.
No, Andrew Lynch. So I've just seen this comment. Andrew Lynch said, oh my gosh, where's it gone? He said, I will wear a Spurs shirt if Chelsea come back and win. You're moving mad. Why would you even say that? I know it's nearly impossible for them to come back, but stranger things have happened, mate.
I wouldn't take a chance on that Andrew.
No way.
Because look at the game today's game. Look how many times the post was hit by Brighton, right? They could have won that game easily. So
it's me. I'm I-40.
Huh?
Someone said, is she 40? Who are they talking about? It can't be me.
This guy says, Nuclear Atom says, do you guys watch the 4-4 Tunes videos? AFTV and Goldbridge featured many times. It's football parody. I know.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I know the guy who runs the channel, man. He's a good friend of mine. And actually, you know what? When he started doing 4-4 Tunes, he's the guy who runs that channel is a teacher. He used to be a teacher. And I remember me and him were at a YouTube event one time, and I was working in my job. He was working in his job. And we were both talking about, you know what, I want to do this full time, man, but boy, you know what I mean? Should we really take that plunge and stuff like that? I remember we used to think about it. And I said to him, I go, you know what, your channel, what you do is so good. It's so unique. I think you're right. I think you'd be right, man. And obviously he did take the plunge, and I think he's got about 4 or 5 million subscribers. He's brilliant, his stuff. And
my son watches it all the time, and there was a recent video.
You know what? People don't realize how talented that guy is. He does a lot of as well as the animation. I think now he's got a team of animators with him. But, as well as the animations, he does loads of the voices as well. So he's just so talented, man. I tell you, you don't know how this guy. He's just unbelievable. What he's created there is fantastic. Yeah, and he's a really nice guy. He's from Liverpool.
Is it?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what does he do all them accents himself? Yeah.
He does. As far as I know, right before he used to do like all the accents, everything, all the.
Oh.
He comes up with all the. He used to come up with all the scripts. I know that he's got, as I said, he's got people working with him now because it's become so big. But he's done brilliant, man. Proud of that guy. Lee says, "Where can we watch the game, guys? Robbie, you're the GOAT for the YouTube channels. Ignore the haters. Pippa, I love you, girls. Listen,
love you too, man.
It's about the haters. Don't worry about us, man. We're good, bro. But thank you very much for that. Do you worry about haters?
Not really. I used to, back in the day when I was a lot younger, but now I can't see them.
This guy says, "Give me a look at his picture. Give me a shout out."
I'm laughing. Now
yeah. Do you worry about haters?
No, I really used to when I was younger. When you see all the comments like, "Oh, Pippa this or Pippa's that," and I just look at it now and think, "Who are you, though?"
Yeah, I know. You just have to. You just have to take it with a pinch of salt, innit? I mean, that's a foul. That's a ref. Shut up. It's a foul.
That's a ref.
She's pretty physical. That
Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really played that. She's a good player, man.
She's strong, innit?
Yeah.
Actually, looking at it again, I don't know how much of a foul it was. She's got her arms all over, innit? So you've always got to be careful there. We're not too sure of how much of a foul it was. We've got to bang this in.
This is a good place to have a free kick, man.
Yeah.
And the one take it's going to be. Oh, it's not Kim. Kim's not taking it. It's going to be
curl that into the top corner. Come on.
Vanderdonk on a cape. Oh.
The discussion going on here.
Don't take too long, guys. Just take the free kick now.
Oh, that's a nice one. Oh,
Katie. Katie. All right, when it's either the wind took it or it just spun out of the.
Yeah, because it is a very blustery day, to be fair.
Because that was looking at target.
Diego says, "Free kick, no booking again from the ref." He sounds like time.
No, but for real, she lost her cards, or?
Yeah, she's trying to let the game flow.
I hear that. We need some type of added drama to it now. This is drama enough, though. Come on, Jordan.
Oh,
side netting.
Getting worried about this now. I'm telling you, it's getting made for that movement to come on.
Remember, I told you the first goal came in 66th minute in the last North London derby, so we've got 3 minutes to repeat that.
See, Tottenham are getting, they're just buffing it out, just trying to get out there. Emil says, "Pippa, did you always work as a presenter? Where did you work before AFTV?"
Presenting wise, I used to host a Sunday radio show on West Side Radio. It was like a local community, it's a proper radio station in West London, based in West London. Oh, not good enough. I actually did that every Sunday. I think that was my first ever presenting job. Every Sunday, and it was funny because even though it's a music show, right, and I'd play the latest hip hop and R&B and all this stuff, I would always end up talking about football because obviously football was on Super Sunday and all that. And the producer used to always come in and say, "Can you stop? Can you talk about something happening in the music industry?" I was like, "All right, fine." And then, then I always reverted back to like the latest score or something. But it was good fun, man.
Worldwide Gooner Elite says, "What happens if it's a draw? Does it go straight to penalties or is it extra time or a replay?"
That's a good question. The rules have changed so much recently. So I'm guessing it might go straight to pens, but I'm not even sure because normally it would be extra time. And we're not the best at penalties, man.
We need a goal. We need a goal, man. There's a lot of we're dominating this half now. Really are dominating it, but it's still very hard to break them down. Well-organised team, to be fair.
Yeah. Go on, we still got it. Someone get in the box, so when she's ready to whip it in, someone's there. Yeah.
That's a great ball.
Oh, that was nicely
tackle her, man. Making them.
Exactly. Go on, Katie. This ain't like you. Normally, Katie will be in there, like, ready to take someone out.
Yeah.
Play on. Viv. Do it, Viv.
And again, she can't get out of her feet.
Look how many's on her.
I know, they're marking her. They are defending her very well. That's it. That's what I want to see them doing. Switching it now.
Come on. Oh. Go on, Kim. Oh, save.
You see, she felt a little. If that was men's football, that's one thing I've got to credit the women for. Yeah, if that was men's football, there was a little foot on her just before she took that shot. Right. If that was men, watch it here again. The replay. Look, see it there.
Oh yeah, should have gone down.
Man would have went down.
Yeah. But I know in this ref, will she have given a penalty for that? No.
But I've noticed with the women in women's football, they don't dive, do they?
No.
They don't dive, man. That's one thing I admire them for. You don't see them diving about like the men, man. Men always diving and cheating, to be fair.
Cheating.
No, I do. She just went down on. Well, she got a cramp.
Her ankle looks sore, to be fair.
Achilles.
Peplo.
Raul's asking if Van der don't play, and we're asking the same question because she already done that.
She is. She's definitely started in the midfield.
She is playing. Filthy rich. Oh, he said boring. Where is it?
He said boring.
Boring. It's not boring. It's actually a good game. It just needs a goal though.
Yeah.
Just needs a goal. A lot of huffing and puffing.
Oh, she looks like she's in pain. She's actually gone so red in the face.
Joshua says, just off topic slightly, he says, no Jorginho on the bench for Chelsea because he's played nearly every game since the restart and before. But there were some people I saw earlier suggesting that he could be on his way to Arsenal. I don't think so.
Oh, please, no. What do you make of that, Rob? I'm not interested.
Nah. I get the feeling that's something that's come out from an Arsenal angle to put a bit of pressure. I just saw that comment.
About the leather pants?
One that says, hey, Pips, about the leather.
And I was just laughing. I'm actually, do you know what? I don't know. Let me try to stand up. I'm wearing the full kit. Can you see? Where are you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm wearing
yeah. You can get away with that. I can't. Because did Alex Morgan come on the pitch? No, not yet. But we need a goal. I'm just getting worried.
Yeah.
That this thing is going to be so tight, and then they're just going to bring her on at the end, and she makes that Hollywood appearance.
Will she do
it? Lose the game for Spurs.
Can she do it on a rainy night in Bournemouth, though?
I like that one. It's good. Sam says, "Hi, Pippa Robbie. How are you? What was that? How are you? Come on a ladies." Arsenal. What is it? Can you read that for me?
No. It says, "Hi, Pippa Robbie. How are you? Come on, Arsenal ladies. Arsenal all the way."
Oh, it's because a full stop was mentioned. Yeah.
Sorry, no punctuation on YouTube.
Joshua says, "Are you scared of Alex Morgan?" Yes, I'm scared, man. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Peplo's coming off.
They're coming off now. Merlot.
She tried to firm it and she can't play on.
No. What's up with her?
I don't know. She probably called in for a player to come on, innit? Or which player is it? Why does Peplo look reluctant to come off the pitch?
In the meantime, this guy said, "Oh, missed this comment again." Nosy East London says, "Why didn't Arsenal move for Morgan?"
I don't know. It's a good question.
And Peter Higgins says, "She can do it on a rainy night, Robbie. Love Alex Morgan."
Oh, no. Oh, gosh, thank God for that.
See, that's that's the threat as well. You know, that they're just going to get a set piece or something.
Yeah.
She was gutted.
I know. Why don't she take her boot off if she's in so much pain? The foot might swell up. Who's come on to? I wasn't paying attention. It's not Alex Morgan, though, that's for sure.
Not Alex Morgan. It looks like another defender. The tactics are obvious. They're just going to try and hold out for as long as they can. Then bring Alex Morgan on. Come on, Arsenal. Need a goal.
Come on, Dan. Stay strong, man. No, you don't lose the ball there.
You're lucky to get a foul.
Gosh.
No, I don't think that was a foul. I think she got closed.
Free kick to us anyway.
There you go. I agree with Karim here. He said Arsenal should move for repeat. I think he means Rapinoe there.
Yeah, why not? I mean, if we're bringing over the rest of the flipping USA squad,
there's a book in there.
Rose Lavelle, Christian Press, Tobin Heath, all these Fish, look, let's bring in Megan Rapinoe. She might as well join the rest of the gang and come over because I've seen them on their social media.
I like Megan Rapinoe, man.
I've seen them on their social media, even though they're at different clubs in different cities. They've linked up already to like have a little drink in the city wherever they are. So might as well bring another one over.
Social distancing. And
No,
close my pen. Shyam says, Don Robbie, do you honestly think we will get Awa? Pronounce that one right? Awa. Like, what is your head saying? I think we will get Awa. I do. I really do think that signing will get done.
Eesh. Thank God. Gosh.
You get onto the Flick app later on. I'm going to be giving like a transfer daily update on that Awa situation. So get onto the Flick app. So we're doing like transfer daily updates on that every day now in the evening.
Take a shot.
Oh, what a goal! Yes! That's a great finish. Oh, Jordan Nobbs.
Oh,
what a chip finish. That's a great goal. That is a great finish.
Love that.
Brilliant finish.
Yes.
The pressure at last has told, and a bit of quality. A bit of quality. The game's been crying out for it, and that was a fantastic goal.
So she won the ball back. That was a Tottenham error.
Brilliant, brilliant. I'm telling you, if Aubameyang, Lacazette, any of our players scored that, we'd be raving. That is an unbelievable chip.
Outside the box as well.
She wins the ball, first of all, cuts out, makes an interception from the Tottenham player, and then just a sublime chip. Honestly, that goal is so good.
Oh, so good.
What a goal by
No one ain't saving that.
Unbelievable. 1-0 to Arsenal.
This is what I wanted to see. Oh, look, at the box now.
Doc Diablo says, since the World Cup, I hated Alex Morgan. I knew she had that snaky, Spursy Tottenham vibe in her. I can smell a Spurs player. What? How did you?
She's actually such a lovely lady. Like, what made you say that?
I think it's that tea celebration, man. Remember that peed off a lot of people. Oh, go on, close her. Go on.
Yeah, they've lost their heads now.
1-0 to the Arsenal.
1-0 to the Arsenal. You won it again.
There you go. This two. Yes. Is she offside?
No, she's not offside. She's not offside.
Offside. 2-0.
That is 2-0.
Just like that is 2-0.
Oh, it's a repeat of
that came from excellent closing. The goalkeeper was going to cry.
Yeah, she does. You know, I feel
all right. Not the end of the world.
Looks like she's going to cry.
Great finish. Great. What was that passing? It was a mistake again by Tottenham, though. Great pass by Miedemar and a great finish. Composure.
Lisa Evans, you know, it's not often you see her on the score sheet.
Great.
Love that.
Lovely finish. Lovely finish. Composure there. Mistake again, though, by Tottenham.
Yeah.
Well, Miedemar pass through her legs.
You've got to take those chances in the cup.
2-0. Love that. Oh, that's a great finish. It really is. Nice and composed, man. I love that. Love the her body shape on that was fantastic.
Yeah, the body shape. See the cat meme when the cat's trying to curl it? That's what it was.
See that finish? I'm talking to my son now. Huh? You see that finish? That's composed, wasn't it? He's watching as well.
Oh, I love that. I got interviewed the other day about, you know, do I let my sons watch the women's game? I'm like, yeah, they love it. Raf watches it all the time. So that's good, man.
Well, she gone straight down the tunnel, that Neville.
She is pissed. Ashley Neville's a good player as well for Spurs. She is pissed. She's probably lost to Arsenal again.
Get used to that, yeah?
Get used to it.
Get used to that.
I must be gutted because if I'm honest with you, there's moments of the game where Spurs were looking at the better half. So to concede
they haven't really had many chances. They had that header, that free header that I forgot her name. Kennedy. That was the chance, and they missed that. But they've been in the game. They've been in the game, but second half though, Arsenal been all over them. He's looked. You could see it coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we said they couldn't keep up that intensity for 90 minutes. There's no way. No athlete can do that, really.
It's difficult to keep up that intensity for the whole game. It's also
foul.
Foul. That's up with ref. Lucky tie in here, man.
Where's the card, ref? Where's the card?
Oh, you know what makes me laugh about it, right? Anytime anytime, like, say, it's a foul. Say it's an Arsenal player and he thinks it's a foul and it's gone the other way, right? You listen to him next time, right, in the game. He always says, "Why don't you book him then? Why don't you book him then?" So in other words, he's saying, because you didn't book the player, that means you knew that it wasn't.
Oh, that's a foul.
Oh,
Sorry,
unbelievable.
Hey Pips, do you like Knobs? Yeah, she's a class player, man. I'm happy that she's back in full flow. I'm still gutted that she wasn't part of the World Cup because of that mad injury she had, man.
Yeah.
To miss out on.
Look at, they're showing her goal again. Oh no, sorry, they're not. They're not showing her goal again. But her goal, if you're not watching the game, if you haven't seen the goal, you have to watch her goal. It was absolute quality. What I'll say, it was an unbelievable finish. That Miedemar coming off.
Did she come off?
Looked like it.
Mead and Malin Gut is on, but I don't know who's come off. Sorry, I was too busy looking at the comments. Let me pay attention.
Full control of the game now.
Evans is still on. Van der Donk is still on. Who's come off? Ford is still on. It must be Miedemar then.
Why don't they brought on Alex Morgan then? That's a surprise, isn't it?
They might bring on 80 minutes. I don't know. Come on, Mead.
Doc says, I don't think Arsenal will sign Megan Rapinoe. She's a good friend of Ozil. I don't think she wants anything to do with it. They don't want anything to do with an Ozil friend.
They are actually good friends as well.
I met her. Didn't
Jordan Nobbs and Miedemar come off.
We met her, isn't it? Rapinoe. Remember that time at the...
You've met Rapinoe?
Yeah. I met her at that event. It was the Best Awards thing.
I didn't get to meet her. I missed her.
Yeah. She's so slim. You know, like you see her playing, she looks quite, not stocky, but she looks quite built.
Yeah, but yeah, you'll be surprised.
When you see her in real life, she's just like not even an ounce of fat on it. She's just like an athlete. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, she is, though, isn't it?
Yeah, she is, because she's in her 30s now, isn't she?
I hate when you guys are age. I never. Oh, don't attack me.
Your mic again. And she's still like one of the fittest players playing. You know what I mean? Yeah, her stamina is unbelievable. All right, I think Arsenal can get racking a few more, Aiton, now.
Go on, Lisa.
Greedy.
Oh, when's our next game then?
They're tired now. They're tired, Tottenham. They're giving the ball away a lot. Here's another chance. Better delivery. Ooh.
So our next game is Bristol City on Sunday. That's probably why he took off.
Sunday?
Yeah, man.
Tomorrow.
What's the day today?
It's Saturday today. Can't be tomorrow, surely. I mean, that would be...
Oh, sorry, in the 4th of October. Sorry. You know, I even forgot that it was Saturday.
Look how they're passing the ball now. I know it's because that game's not till Monday. That's why it's just
get confused, man.
Game. I know it's just thrown us, man. Thrown us right off.
But then, of course, obviously next week.
What's your thoughts on Chelsea? Brilliant.
What, Chelsea are brilliant, yeah?
Chelsea are brilliant, mate. Brilliant what's happening to them at the moment. That's what's brilliant.
Got quite a few mad games coming up, you know. So obviously now that we're winning, we'll progress to the next game, which will either be against Leicester or Man City. Then that'll be on the Thursday. Then on the Sunday, it's Bristol City. Then on the Wednesday after that, it's Chelsea in the Conti Cup.
Wow.
And then Brighton, and then Tottenham again.
By the way, Chelsea got a goal back.
Oh yeah, I saw. Who scored?
Mason Mount, 3-1. So that guy is on about wearing the top. You better be careful of that.
Anyway.
Be careful of that. And Chelsea get back. There you go.
Oh, look at that.
It took too long to shoot. Got to get the shots off. Nah, you're not getting through there. Just need that one more goal in it. That's just that safety.
Yeah.
Although Tottenham don't look scoring. They don't look scoring. And they're not even getting in that half. Although they are now.
Too soon.
Spoke too soon, didn't I? Tackling, man. She's tall, isn't she? Is that the same Kennedy?
Yeah, she's tall, isn't it?
Yeah.
To be fair, she's probably the same height as me. Because most of these players that she's standing next to right now are they're quite short.
They're getting a lot of possession now. Come on, Arsenal. Don't let them get back in the game.
Oh, don't foul her there.
Foul our way.
Wow, Malin Gut looks super tired already. She just come on.
Mm.
Oh, Leo Lemaire's coming on now as well. Who's coming on?
We can make 5. Didn't they just make 2 subs a minute ago?
I think in the cup games then, yeah. Oh, I think we still got that exception in the women's league because we made 5 subs in the first game at home. So
when they see me eating popcorn, they say, "Look,
you are actual meme, man."
save this for Chelsea later."
Wait, how many players coming on for Spurs right now? All right, here's one. Alex Morgan's not on the sidelines though. Don't think she's coming.
Why did you bring her? I want to see. I even want to see her come on.
Me
this
too.
Is a real. What's this?
I don't know who that is.
She's trying to be like a big manager now, isn't it?
Addison. Oh, it's her debut.
Diego says Emma Heskey, manager of Leicester Ladies, doing well. By the way, I did an interview with Emma Heskey. It's on the channel. So, but yeah, he's saying that he's playing a role in the coaching of the ladies. Alex Morgan.
One legend to the other.
This guy locks in, and Simon says, "Hey, Robbie and Pippa, love from Texas. Are Americans allowed in the UK now? You reckon we could get Awar and then get Partey afterwards?" I still think it will probably be Awar. I'm not too sure if we'll get both, to be honest. Are Americans allowed? I think Americans are allowed in just got a quarantine for 2 weeks.
What? She's only arrived a week ago, I swear.
Huh?
I think she's only been in the UK a week though.
Alex Morgan.
I'm sure she has.
That's because it's Alex Morgan.
What? She's not allowed to quarantine?
She doesn't have to. I'm Alex Morgan. I don't need to quarantine.
Don't quote me on that though. I feel like she's only been here a week. Because I remember seeing her Instagram story when she arrived, like snapping herself in.
I'm sure you got a quarantine for 2 weeks if you come from America.
To be fair, I don't even know.
I mean, that's why Troops he's been struggling to get out there because to sort visas out and that, like the embassies, the backlog is unbelievable.
It's not the great time to do it. Communicate.
I said to Troops, "You don't get out there, you can vote in the election."
Does he even follow American politics?
Yeah, right. He didn't follow the politics over here.
What's she doing out there, man? Don't annoy me.
Sweep the keeper, I told you.
Let's go.
Come on, he's going to get wide open. Yeah. Wide open.
Take the shot.
Yes. Good finish.
Who was that? Oh, Lisa Evans again.
She's on a hat trick. Good finish again, though. See, same thing. I should be a coach, innit?
Why?
What did I say? You said it as well, to be fair, that they're not going to be able to keep up that intensity for the whole game. And now you're seeing there's massive gaps.
Because they're tired.
Massive gaps. That's onside. Great run.
Love that. 3-0 to the Arsenal.
And that's a lovely finish again. Or did it hit a deflection? Did that hit a deflection? Was she trying to pass it for me to hit a deflection? No? Great finish.
No, straight in.
Great finish.
Goalkeeper got a little fingertip on it, but it's not enough to save it.
Another very composed finish.
Love that.
Yes,
goal,
good goal. 3-0.
Might be 4.
Getting slapped, Tottenham.
I don't understand why Alex Morgan decided to join a team like this. She's going to have to get used to losing now. She's so used to winning inside.
Alex Morgan sitting there, she's thinking, yo, what's this?
What on earth is this?
What the hell?
I can't even do accents. I don't even know why.
What the hell? if I tell you right, I've been having to do some accents for a possible film.
Oh.
And I've had to be working on it. I was working it all yesterday and the day before, and it's such a hard thing because you're doing it, but to yourself, you still know that you're putting an accent on.
Yeah, so it feels weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, so, and I'm having to record this. I don't know. Hopefully they're going to be impressed by it when they hear it. But it's for you as a person. You think you're doing a good job, but you don't know until because you know it's you putting it on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What accent is it? Oh, good save.
Hit straight down. Well, it's hit straight out, isn't she?
Louise Quinn.
Keep a clean sheet. What we got? 4 minutes left. Joe's going to be happy talking to you tonight, isn't it?
I know.
Interview with the manager.
What should I ask him, guys? What should I ask him?
Huh?
What? You got any questions for the manager?
Yeah. Ask him. You can ask him to say to him, why was it such a slow start?
Maybe
was it conditions or? Actually, no. I'll think of a better question than that. What do you think of Tottenham?
I'd be like, Pippa, what's wrong with you?
That'd be your last interview. That'd be like, yep, don't get her back. Ricky J. Sharp says, hey, Robbie, if we sign only one of the two players, Thomas Partey or Hossim Aouar, do you think we can make it into the top four above Spurs? I want to see, but I think if we sign both of those, I think we have a very, very good chance of making it in top four. By the way, man, I'm hearing it's 3-2.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And this is what I'm saying, man. These men now, they're going to mess this up. 3-2 with 20 minutes left. You see? That's that guy who's talking about putting on the shirt now. They're going to mess this up now.
He better get ready to buy his Spurs shirt.
Flipping West Brom, man. What's wrong with these men? Now they're going to mess it up. 3-0 up. You only had one job to do. Defend. See, look at the people look at the players that are scoring the goals, not the. That's nice.
I'm just looking at a picture like Lacazette post.
Not the Hollywood players that they bought. Their own English players from the academy, Mason Mount and Hudson-Odoi. Just goes to show. Oh, come on, Arsenal. There you go. Control.
We've won this game. I'm relaxed now.
Yeah, I'm relaxed. 3 minutes ago. 2 minutes ago.
Oh, she looks stressed.
I'm trying to think of a question for Joe. Can't think. What are you going to ask him?
Good question.
You better think fast. You have to ask him.
I know. Normally, I'm full of questions as well.
Havertz with the assist, Robbie, says Jean.
Oh, is it? You could have got me some points then in my team. Let me see.
I think they've just bought Giroud on. You know what that means? They're going to be whipping it into the box.
Oh, yes. It's giving me some
points. Man. I can see West Brom losing this game, you know. Watch West Brom throw it away. What's that? Your fantasy team?
Yeah, it's all right, you know.
Who's up front?
I've got Wilson, Calvert-Lewin, who I captained today, got me a fair few points. And Bamford.
Bamford. Yeah, hardly in the Arsenal. Oh, that's a great ball.
I'm sure he will score against Sheffield.
Finish that. Drive into the box.
Go on, Mead. Mead.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah, roof of the net. Hat trick.
That's a hat trick. Great goal. 4-0 to Arsenal. Yes.
Now, if you would have asked me 20 minutes into the game, would this game end 4-0? I would have said you're joking.
The second half, Arsenal have been on top. They've been on top. And that's a hat trick. It's a great hat trick as well because all the finishes have been good. And
one impact from the bench as well. Beth Mead's come off the bench, made that run on the wing, crossed it in. Well, not crossed it, she squared it
Lovely pass.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Arsenal started passing.
Look at this.
Spurs have been wide open on it. Yes, that's a nice finish.
Love that.
Great hat trick. It's a lovely hat trick. Great ball. Bang. 3-0. 4-0. 3-0. 4-0.
4-0. Added minutes now. Can we get 5?
Oh, I'm just hearing it's 3-all. Is that
No,
right?
you're lying.
3-all.
I haven't seen that. That's a lie.
Oh no, it's still 3-2. Somebody in there put 3-all. Get lost.
Oh, I know you get notifications quick.
I don't. They're not going to hang on, Pippa. It's West Brom. Daniel says, I missed your super chat. Sorry, Daniel. I didn't see it, man. Well,
see what I mean? They they started the game positive. They came out of the tunnel smiling, rubbing their hands because they thought, they got a new lease of life in their team, that they were going to do something. Oh, we're going again.
This could be another goal. On the attack again.
Go on, Lisa. Get an assist now. Oh no. Who's there? Player in.
That's a lovely ball. Great goal. That would have been a great ball. They're playing some good stuff now. That would have been an outstanding goal because it's a brilliant pass.
And look at that.
Oh, you got.
She should have taken her time a bit, man.
She had time. You know, she's trying to caress it instead of just put her foot through it. That's the sort of goal, Bergkamp used to score, man. He just get that back. I was watching an old Arsenal game last night with Bergkamp, man. He's just
Which game?
It was an old Arsenal Man United game that's shown on Sky. And wow, we were good. We were good, man. Worldwide Gunnar Elite says Evans 100% man of the match here, and you can't player of the match. You can't disagree. Sorry, player of the match. Man of the match. That's my ignorance.
No, it's fine. They still say man on in the games. They say man on, man on. So it's just.
She has been brilliant. It's a brilliant hat trick, and all the goals in it are just the composure.
Yeah.
I want to see our players show that composure on Monday if we get those chances. I mean, they've been brilliant finishes, all of them.
Oh, here we go.
Can we wrap off with a fifth?
Oh, Beth. Yeah.
Switch it. I get too greedy there.
Oh, hello. That was nice goal, yeah.
Oh, that's too good there. Oof. But the women, that's what I say, they just get up and play on.
They ain't got time to say crying over flipping.
The men, man, they'll be rolling around now, this, that. Alex Morgan, somebody please explain to me why Tottenham didn't bring Alex Morgan on. What's the reference? Ask her that. You're going to be speaking to both of them. Ask her why she didn't bring Alex Morgan, the Tottenham manager.
I mean, if I get to answer her the question
first, I wanted to see her come on.
I'm sure everyone's going to ask that. So whoever gets to ask,
it's crazy. The game's on TV, man. Why didn't she come on?
I would love to know.
I bet the TV companies are pissed off about that.
Because they probably thought the views.
Look at halftime. They're showing stuff before the game, all Alex Morgan, and then they don't even put her on. This is where these managers try to be too smart. You know what I mean?
I wonder why though. They're saving her for the league, or it's the FA Cup competition. Maybe she's not registered to play.
But why? She's on the bench.
Why would she be on the bench then?
She's on the bench.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Reaper 2004 said, yeah, Spurs capitulated. They did put in a fight, but the Spurs manager should have either started Morgan or brought her on in the second half. And that came back to bite. And I agree with that. I mean, why buy her then? This is the type of game you want to bring her on for. It's ridiculous.
I'm happy that they didn't bring her on because she would have.
Well, yeah, but to be honest, right? I wanted to see her come on just to see,
what she's made of.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's a terrible free kick.
Terrible.
And we're through.
That's it. That's the end of the game. It's Arsenal 4-0.
Now,
pretty comprehensive in the end. You can see the manager there, who people will be speaking to very soon.
Now,
Jordan Mills, they scored that banger, wicked goal.
Wicked goal and a wicked hat trick from Lisa Evans. And I'm sure most of us will assume, just like we assumed in the men's Carabao Cup, that Liverpool beat Lincoln City. It's common knowledge for everyone to assume that Man City will beat Leicester City, but you just never know, innit? You never know. So we have to find out. I think their game's tomorrow, who we play in the next round. It's either going to be Leicester or Man City. Who would you want? I mean, silly question, really.
Leicester.
Leicester.
What are you going to ask him then? What are you going to ask Joe?
You know, I'm going to talk about the tactics of the game. You know, the players that he chose and the players he chose to leave at home. I think it was mentioned actually on the website why Jill wasn't in there. I should have double checked that.
I want you to ask him about that goal from Jordan Nobbs.
Yeah,
unbelievable finish, really was brilliant. And ask him about Evans, fantastic hat trick, really was great hat trick. And why don't we put a wig on Ozil or let him play for the women's team? If Arteta doesn't play him, we can use him in that way. That's
on one today, man. Comedian.
Big up Graham Lowe. He says, lovely watching you both. Pippa, I've enjoyed it, man. I'm not going to keep you too long because I know, as we can see the Arsenal players going into a huddle, I know that you're going to now go off to get ready to interview the manager of both teams.
Yes.
And that will be on the women's football show. But it was brilliant. Really enjoyed that. Good win for Arsenal, 4-0. Listen, they formed this, just before we go, they formed this big huddle. Big circle. All the players, arm in arm, around each other, yeah? But yet still, they've got to sit in the stand socially distanced.
Oh, yeah.
And the whole squad.
I was wondering what you were going to say, but the thing is...
This is the thing, right? This is what I'm saying about this whole thing, you know what I mean? Like, when they sit in the stand socially distanced with masks on, it's just for show, innit?
Yeah, I mean, just following the government guidelines, I guess, because they do that huddle at the beginning, I think, at the end of every game. So...
But anyway...
Big win, man. I'm happy.
Yeah, it was a big win. Great to get that result, and 4-0 through to the next round. The Tottenham players we can see there, they look distraught. They look absolutely distraught because Alex Morgan stood there listening to what the coach was saying. Now, why they didn't bring her on, I would love to. Can you please ask that question?
Don't worry, I'll get the answer for you guys. Make sure you finish the women's football show.
You know, I mean, thank God they didn't. Yeah. But even for a 10-minute cameo, you're losing 3-0.
Even 5 minutes.
They should have brought her on. That's ridiculous.
I will get the answer for you. Tune into the women's football show tomorrow here on AFTV, and we'll find out what the manager has to say. Okay. Well, listen. Thanks, Pippa. Thanks, everyone. Don't forget, Pippa will be back with the women's football show tomorrow, and we'll get those interviews with the manager about the game. But fantastic win, 4-0 to the Arsenal. Yeah. Where's my bag? See you later, guys. It's the other way around. It's like I keep waiting for the Adidas. There we go.